This video is over scatter plots and trend lines. Scatter plots are a lot like linear graphs. Linear, of course, means you have a straight line on a graph, but scatter plots don't have lines. They just have points all over the place. But a lot of times you can see if they're linear or not linear. If we look at the first graph, we would say that that is a linear scatter plot. It's got a positive association because the lines are going up from, or the points are going up from left to right. I would go and write that. That's a positive correlation or association, however you want to think about that. All right, the second one, it's got like a negative slope, right? You can tell that it's going down from left to right, even though it doesn't have a line, it still shows that kind of trend. So that would be a negative association. And then the last one, the points are kind of all over the place. Like you can't tell if it's a positive or a negative. They're up and down and all around. That's called no association or no correlation. And those are the three kinds of scatter plots that you can have. Now we need to talk about trend lines. I'm not going to lie, I'm not too great at trend lines. I think it's because of my eyes. I just can't, I'm not good at seeing the middle of things, and I've never been good at that. But we're going to draw a trend line. So a trend line is a line that goes down the middle of the dots to show about the average, right, where the middle of the dots would be. So on this here, the positive association, you want to draw a line that goes down the middle of the dots. So you want the same number of dots above and below the line. So I'm going to draw this line. I'm going to count my dots and see if that's pretty accurate. Up on top of the line, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On the bottom, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can tell that I've got more dots on top than on bottom, and that's not good. That's not what you want. So I'm going to go ahead and erase, and I'm going to try it again. So I know that I need more dots on the top than what I had last time. Oh, no, not like that. Hold on. Let me erase that. Let's try the line this time. All right. So if I take it and put more dots on the top this time, let's see how that goes. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom. It does go through a couple, I think on both sides. That's pretty good. So that would be my trend line. And if you had to make any estimations of the data based on the trend line, you could do that. So let's just make up a scenario. We could say at 7 hours, the car had gone about 6 miles, something like that. I know that doesn't make sense, but that's what that would be. All right, let's try to draw a trend line for this negative association. Again, you're just trying to find the middle point of the dots. You want the same number on both sides. I'm going to try that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on bottom. Kind of goes through some. If I had to change it, I'd bring it up just a little bit to make it more even. But that's pretty accurate. It's a good trend line. Now, no associations don't have trend lines because there's no trend, right? They're all over the place. This is scatter plots and trend lines.